we've sped up the game so fast to where, just being on the phone and going viral, we think that's enough.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you got comics that don't do that are hilarious, bro. So it's almost to the point to where, you know, we're oversaturating with like skits and quick clips,
Mm-hmm.
but it's the art isn't there anymore. So those that still carry the art, it'll always be a spot for them, but I don't know for how long.
Okay. Why do you say that?
Because they're, I don't want to say this, the skits and stuff like that are watering the game down,
Mm-hmm.
but the attention span we're losing the attention span.
Gotcha.
So somebody with the art is not a quick, you can't get soul food from McDonald's.
Gotcha.
We've never had a Big Mac soul food,
Mm-hmm.
So for me to come in and bring substance, people don't want substance. I want to be able to go through the drive-thru and get Starbucks or get McDonald's and push on. I don't want to get there and you gotta warm up the greens, you gotta cook this, you gotta do that, and the plate, going to Big Mama's house, I gotta find parking, I gotta get out,
Mm-hmm.
I gotta go talk to my cousins, for you to get the substance.
Yeah.
And people don't want that no more.
Gotcha. Do you think? Well, I guess my opinion is I think people do crave substance. It's just being able to find good substance within this river wall tsunami of
Yeah.
saturation, right? So
But
it's kind of hard to find good substance.
We all want substance, but we do want it quick.
Gotcha.
So you're not gonna dig deep. You're just gonna go couple layers. Okay, that's enough.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? So you'll never get to that dude right there.
Gotcha.
That dude right there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So
Go ahead.
So it's again, it's my job as a comedian producer to find this guy and try to elevate him up to a different level so that even if you dig, you can find him.
Gotcha. He's more visible.
He's more visible.
Mm-hmm.
I've been yelling, Ant Stone, that's my guy. I done had comics say, hey, bro, why you put him on?
Why?
Yeah. There's a lot of haters in this industry, bro. There's a lot of relationships in this industry. That's what I should say.
Okay. Oh, man, this is taking me to... Damn it. We're going to go there. Shit. Okay. So I believe it's Godfrey that talks about it the most, comedian Godfrey.
Mm-hmm.
And he says that, and maybe you can tell me if this is wrong, maybe I could be wrong.
Yeah.
He's like, there's a lot of hate amongst Black comedians.
It is.
Is it just Black comedians or is it just all comedians in your opinion?
We only know Black comedians. We don't know if Seinfeld is fighting with Robin Williams. You know what I'm saying?
Got you.
We don't know if that's going on because we only can talk about what our community is and what we see in our community because we're not in their community. It could be some beefs over there, but
it's not public.
But it's not public, So because a lot of that moves is business moves. We don't concern ourselves with business because we don't look at it as a business.
Yeah, we're in our feelings.
We're in our feelings.
Mm-hmm.
And I catch myself in them.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just everybody else. I catch myself in them.
Mm-hmm.
When I see somebody, I feel like you didn't have to do that to be good.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So, but that's my opinion.
Yeah.
And we're heavily opinionated and we speak on it. And I don't want to say that's the problem because that's what we've been, but they may not speak on it.
Mm-hmm.
They'll have a beef, but they won't
make it public.
They won't come here and tell you what it is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But one of the things about us is we feel like this is the only way to get out.
Is it the crabs in the barrel mentality?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because if I feel like the only way is that door, you're going to fight to get to that door, right?
Mm-hmm. Especially the building on fire.
Yeah. Instead of saying, look, bro, let's line up, let's build this wall, and you know what I'm saying, let's go.
Stronger together.
Yeah. But we don't think that because we think that we've witnessed people stepping on another person. So you think that that person is trying to do that to you, even if they aren't. You know what I'm saying? So it's bad in our community. To be honest, I don't even watch other specials. I don't even watch other comics when I'm at the shows
Mm-hmm.
because, I don't want to implement what they're doing into my subconscious.
Yeah.
People
I-
don't understand how strong the subconscious is.
I heard you speak on that before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you see something and it was good, your brain will retain it. And then it'll come out in another avenue and you'll think you created it.
Yeah.
And it's only so much you can talk about in comedy, bro.
True. Unless it's your story.
Unless it's your story.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what you have to push on.
Yeah.
And
it's so funny because Damon Wayans said the same exact thing. He doesn't listen to comedy anymore.
Junior or
Senior. The original.
my guy.
Yeah. He said the same exact thing.
My guy. Never met him. One of my favorite comedies.
You'll meet him soon. Ooh. The Spirit's telling me this year. You'll be meeting him this year.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm listening to Spirit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're putting it on me. And that's good because at the end of the day, when I see people, I approach them and I don't have a problem giving people flowers.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. You know what I'm saying?
While they can smell them.
While they can smell them.
Mm-hmm.
I like for you to smell, hey, bro.
Got you.
You're like, oh, man.
Yeah,
because you know what? That gives a different energy. That means I didn't come here to take from you.
Mm-hmm.
And what are we always doing? Covering our homework.
Mm-hmm.
Which is right because it's your answers.
Yeah.
But if you can help somebody else out, hey, bro, what's number 7?
Got you.
You didn't say what's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Hey, bro, what's number 7?
That's all I need.
That's all I need.
Got you. What's X plus Y, man?
I'm not going to be like, well, you should have been studying. Miss Crabtree,
Yeah.
Again, you got some that do that.